If you've ever been ashamed of your white socks, ashamed of your white shorts, ashamed of your white shirt, or ashamed of your tights, then get Oxidol and you won't get ashamed to show it whites.
Oxidol knows that as hard as you try, you can still get ashamed to show it dingy whites. So Oxidol has hard-working cleaners and a color-safe bleach to work on whites like no regular detergent can. Look, this shirt was muddied over and over and washed each time in a leading liquid. This shirt was muddied just as often, but washed each time in Oxidol. You wouldn't be ashamed to wear the Oxidol shirt, because it's whiter.
So take off your shoes.
In the 32-ounce size, now $1.99. Zest bath size deodorant soap, now $3 for $1. Brawny paper towels, now $2 for $1. Bold 3 detergent plus fabric softener, giant size, now $1.89. GE light bulbs, now $1.33 for 4. Pampers with Stay Dry.
And Shirley will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you the following presentations. Peter and the Magic Egg, followed at 7:30 by the Care Bears Battle the Freeze Machine.
Feathers, lollipop.
Oh, what's bothering you now, Terrence?
This is no time for a tea party. Uncle Amos is telling the story. Come on, or we'll miss it.
Oh, it's always hurry, hurry, hurry with you.
Yeah, turtles are supposed to take it easy.
But Cotton, Uncle Amos is telling the story.
You mean the story? Why didn't you say so? Let's go!
Humpty Dumpty, I'm not. I'm Uncle Amos, the egg. So, you want the story? Then the story I give. It happened here in Pennsylvania, Dutch country, on this very farm, years ago when the animals were just animals. The farm was different back then, poorer, hungrier, not so happy like. The winter had been a tough old blower, and the spring was coming in slow as a stubborn mule. Papa Doppler was the farmer, and Mama Doppler, the farmer's wife, was. Love they had, but money they didn't. Soon they would lose the whole farm to the terrible Tobias Tin Whiskers.
Where is Doppler? I know he hides somewhere. Pay what you owe, or I take...
The Dopplers needed help. Help. More than help, they needed a wonderment.
Ah, such sounds from the henhouse inside.
Something the eggs under.
A baby.
Mama, pinned on his sunbutt is a something. Read.
Call me Peter Pass. And if you can, love me.
But how? From where? For why?
Oh, Papa, don't question when such a wonderment it gives.
A wonderment?
I sing a wonderment, I sing a cheer, I sing a happiness this time of year. I sing an April morn, a sky so fair. I sing a world reborn, and everywhere I sing a wonderment. When winter goes, I make a joyful noise from head to toe, a joy that tells the world that we've come through. I sing a dream of spring and dreams come true. When my heart's a field of daffodils, and my head an apple blossom tree, and my voice in love with everything sings out loud, sings out free, it sings a wonderment, it sings a cheer, it sings a happiness at last is here. And what I'm singing now you can sing too. Let's sing a wonderment for
after these messages.
Kellogg's Talking Krispies present Magic.
Practicing your magic act, Richie?
Yeah, this rabbit trick's not working.
One of our crispy cereals might help. Cocoa. Yeah, Cocoa Krispies do magic. They turn milk chocolatey.
They do?
Sure. It's fun to put rice, frosted, marshmallow into your morning.
Part of this complete breakfast.
Hey, Richie, now try the rabbit trick.
I'm getting warmer.
Steak burgers!
Steak burgers are great burgers full of great taste and good fun. Steak burgers are hamburgers with the steak sauce called A1. Pour on A1. Great taste, good fun. Steak burgers are hamburgers with the steak sauce called A1. Pour on A1. Great taste, good fun.
And now, back to Peter.
Peter Pass, a usual baby was not. You see, usuals have to grow a full 12 months before they are a year old. Peter grew a year every month. So on his first birthday, he was 12 years already. And such a big 12. And such power. And such a worker. And such joy. The more he heard laughter, the stronger up he grows. Soon the farm was the envy of everybody, the whole valley over. And I mean everybody. With the animals, he had a special bond.
Aw, it's nothing very special. Animals and humans are about the same. If you closed and a name, you'd all be folks. Same as Mama and Papa Doppler. Why, sure. Sure as oaks make acorns and Easter eggs have yolks, and animals more than animal-like. An animal can be folks. Like an overgrown canary with skin between each toe and no vocabulary. Quack, quack is all you know. Today you're really lucky if human ways you choose. A duck is more than ducky with a magic pair of shoes. We'll call you Feathers. Like it?
I think that's just adorable.
Sure as oaks make acorns and Easter eggs have yolks, and animals more than animal-like, an animal can be folks.
Your ears are long and furry, your back is hard as slate. You're always in a hurry, and you are always late. That's very, very human. So to be like human beings, here's a hat with a flower blooming, and some sneakers and some jeans. We'll call you Cotton and Terrence. Well, of course, I didn't forget you. Here's a pretty hat and a fancy necklace. Or, how about Lollychop? Now, all of you, try out your talkers.
Sure as oaks make acorns and Easter eggs have yolks, and animals more than animal-like, an animal can be folks.
All you little guys, too? You can be Bill Bird. And you're Maxwell Mouse. Henceforth, you're Snail Sport. Any more? You two rule the hen house. So how about Queen Bessie and King Bossy?
Sure as oaks make acorns and Easter eggs have yolks, and animals more than animal-like, an animal can be folks.
Animal can be dinner. Soon for mine. I got papers. Morgan, see? Make this year's payment by Easter or all mine. Mine.
Tin Whiskers has a mortgage on your farm?
He's so rich, practically the whole valley he owns.
But not for always was his pocket so much money full of.
He was a simple farmer once, like us.
And he grew crops as we do, plain and simple, by hand. But then some money he inherited, and a tractor he bought.
Such a wonder it was. It could the work of 100 farmers do.
Our market prices with his could not compete. He sold us under.
But why didn't you get a tractor?
Broke. To afford a tractor, you got to have a tractor to make what a tractor costs in the first place.
I think you're a lot better off than Tobias Toot. How'd he get to be Tin Whiskers anyway?
Well, so much he loved his machinery that he went once to the big city, hired a plastic doctor and 2 motor engineers, and got himself made mechanical altogether.
As the farms fail, he takes them over. Off the animals and people he drives.
Then everything he knocks down to make more room for his machines.
Now, not only the valley does he own, but the town also.
He bought it, bank and all. And after himself, he named it.
And soon our farm also to Tobias Tin Whiskers will belong.
We'll raise that money somehow.
How? We'd have to sell thousands and thousands and thousands of eggs.
I know a way, if you'll all help.
I'll help. I'll do it all by myself.
We'll all help. First, we gotta go to a place I know. A sleeping place, a quiet place, far in the woodland deep. Awakens but just once a year, its promises to keep. A girl so fair doth linger there, ageless, sweet and true. And Mother Nature is the name by which she's known to you. Though I was but a babe in arms a year ago this night, she sent me forth and bade that I should ease the Doppler's plight. And as I left that magic place, her voice to me did sing, return each year this very night, the dawn before the spring. I love you, lad, so please return each dawn before the spring. Yes, this is the spot.
But where's the pretty lady?
Fireworks? No, a falling star.
It's a message from his mama.
It's a contract. An egg contract. A contract to supply colored eggs to the Easter Rabbit himself.
You know the Easter Bunny?
Well, who do you think carried me to the Dopplers a year ago tonight?
We'll be able to pay Tin Whiskers. Why? Will the Easter Bunny buy lots of eggs?
Lots? He'll buy thousands and thousands and thousands.
Thousands and thousands and thousands? Well, I guess I mean, no problem. No problem at all.
Oh, maybe not for you, dear. I'll have to talk to the ladies. Back to Peter after these messages.
Now, it's here. The excitement, the adventure of a new force at breakfast.
We'll call them C-3POs.
New C-3PO cereal from Kellogg's. Twin rings, phased together. For 2 crunches in every double O. A delicious part of this nutritious breakfast. Now you can experience the taste of Kellogg's C-3POs. A crunchy new force at breakfast.
May the force be with you.
New improved Head & Shoulders? How can they improve Head & Shoulders?
Just try it.
My hair better look terrific.
Notice how thick and rich it is?
Great new fragrance. This Head & Shoulders is new and improved. But will it still control my dandruff?
Better than ever.
My hair is terrific. Soft, shiny.
So you're glad I bought new improved Head & Shoulders?
Well, even someone you love can stand a little improvement.
New improved Head & Shoulders.
I'm thumping. That's why they call me Thumper.
Here's Disneyland's Easter Bunny Thumper. He and his friends have planned an Easter egg hunt at Disneyland filled with great fun.
Wow,
Every boy or girl 3 through 12 will find their very own Easter surprise, plus a chance for a family trip to Walt Disney World.
Mommy, you better hurry up.
Thumper's Easter Egg Hunt, April 14th through 29th at Disneyland.
One day at Round Table Pizza.
Oh, drat. I rolled the dough too thick. Clumsy me.
So to go with the extra thick crust.
Extra sauce.
And, of course,
extra cheese.
Which led to...
It must weigh 3 pounds.
More.
We can't sell a pizza this big.
We'll have to eat it ourselves.
Now Round Table does sell a pizza this big, our country-style pizza. But can you eat a pizza this big?
Clumsy me.
Round Table, one of the last honest pizzas.
And now, back to Peter.
Well, those chickens sure did cooperate. And the other animals colored all those eggs. So by the night before Easter, there were thousands and thousands and thousands. And the magical Easter rabbit came and spirited them to the 4 corners of the world away. It was a joyous Easter morning. Everybody went to the best Easter breakfast ever. And after, Peter built a small stage in the barnyard. And to celebrate their good fortune, they gave for all of the neighbors a show.
Stop such foolishness.
We're glad to see you, Farmer Tin Whiskers. Here's this year's payment.
All here. You. If you don't make next year's payment, you lose farm.
We'll make it. We have the egg contract.
I don't get a contract. I am better farmers than you.
Well, some folks think differently, I guess.
I prove. I challenge you to plowing contest tomorrow at dawn in my South 40. Bring plow.
Uh-oh. Never a tin-whiskered farmer trust. For the field he chose was a farm he once knocked down. An old well was there, hundreds of feet deep. And that tin snake hid the well, good and proper.
Ready you are, set you get, so go already.
Peter from the start was ahead. Such a wonderment. But wait, the well. Peter was to the old well coming. No, stop! Stop! Well, the Dopplers and the neighbors got together and fished Peter Paz from the well out. They carried him home and in his upstairs room placed him gentle-like.
Is he? You know, gone?
His heart beats still, but slow somewhat. Such a strange, strange sleep.
And he slept the summer away, and through autumn's glory and winter's silence he slept. And even as March winds blow, still he slept. And when it was once more the dawn before springtime, the sad little animals all to the woodland went to ask Mother Nature's help.
The cure for Peter's sleep sleeps itself. Within this I now hold. When this hatches, that which bursts from inside will awaken him.
What's inside, ma'am?
You will see only when it hatches.
This is too important to entrust to the setting hens. Feathers?
You're right. We'll hatch it ourselves.
We? You mean me and Terrence? Help hatch an egg?
That's bird's work.
We all love Peter, don't we?
Then we'll all take turns.
Yeah.
And turns they took. 8-hour shifts to clock around. Day and night. Night and day. And finally...
Oh! I feel something stirring. Did you feel it before, Carver?
I always get kind of numb the last hour or so.
There it goes again. I do believe it'll hatch by tomorrow morning.
What will hatch?
Inside every apple is an apple core. In every pretty peach is a pit.
But we got an egg, and nobody knows
Whatever is inside of it. Till it finally breaks its shell, ain't nobody can tell what wonderments would dwell inside our egg, our egg, our egg, our egg. Could be a dragon or a dinosaur.
Egg?
Could be a fairy queen.
Maybe it's a wish on a wishing star.
Or a monster colored green. Could be a wizard or a wacky witch.
Or an elf from old Saint Nick.
Our egg.
Or a magic little tailor with a magic stitch.
Or an ordinary chick.
Oh no!
Inside every pumpkin is a pumpkin seed. In every horse's mouth is a bit.
But we got an egg.
And nobody knows whatever is inside of it.
To work! Easter tomorrow is. And the Easter eggs we must in the farmyard pile for the bunny.
Don't you budge now. If anything starts popping, you let us know.
I sure will. Because whatever is inside this egg will wake Peter. And we need Peter to save the farm.
All the night through, they brought the eggs from the storage bins out and put them a pile into. Hard work. Holding two jobs is harder even. So who can blame Terence for 40 winks catching?
Peter, don't wake up now. Soon for mine. Well, I got egg.
He's got the egg. What'll we do?
Wait, everyone.
Huh?
Say cock-a-doodle-doo, dear.
Oh, yes.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Tin's got the egg whisker. I mean, Whisker's got the tin egg. I mean, Tin's...
We get the idea.
Come on.
This way!
You don't catch Tobias Tinviscus.
Oh, which way goeth they?
They that away goat.
Uh-oh, the old man!
Somebody the egg catch before the ground it splashes on.
Good work, Billbird. I got it now. I got it.
I've got it. I've got it.
I got. Ow!
It's hatching.
Back to Peter after these messages.
Danny's a racing man, but more than bikes, what Danny likes is 2 scoops in every Kellogg's pack. 2 scoops, I'll keep him coming back for 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Riding as hard as he can, he leaves the pack, but he's thinking back to those 2 scoops and golden flakes of bran. 2 scoops, he's turning back again for 2 scoops of plump, juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Part of this complete breakfast.
Look who's playing center field!
Who's wearing center field?
And we're out of bleach.
Try mine, Joe.
That's not my bleach.
Trust me.
Joan is trying Biz Bleach. With energized cleaners, even liquid bleaches don't have. So Biz cleans muddy dirt better.
Can't believe these are the old red and whites. What was that bleach?
Biz Bleach.
Well, I'm impressed.
So am I.
Discover Biz Bleach for a cleaner, whiter wash.
And now, back to Peter.
Well, that mysterious egg. It cracked open, and nobody's eyes ever such a something saw.
Woo-hoo! This must be the place! Great day for the race!
What race?
The human race! Take me to your leader!
You heard of wonderment. This was a fundament. A clown shouldered cookie bird, very rare. In the whole world, only one. And the medicine he made was nothing but good laughing. The Dopplers, they laughed. The animals, they laughed. All Easter morning with laughter was alive. And the glorious stuff, which hadn't for a whole year been heard to Peter Pa's bedroom, found its way. You see, laughter, simple laughter, the one thing that was for a whole year missing, was the only thing that could cure Peter Pa's. Such a celebration. For the belly, feasting. For the heart, loving. For the soul, laughing. Even Tin Whiskers laughed himself from the well up, somewhat rusted, and wonderment of wonderments. The magic laughter showed him that under it all he was still Tobias Tooth. He reformed and gave all the poor folks back their farms, and for himself now, for the Dopplers he went to work. In fact, he took Peter's place, for Mother Nature called Peter Pa's to other needy folk. His wonderment to bring. Nobody the whole county round would ever Peter Pa's forget. And when Tin Whiskers gave the town back, they made it a new name. Well, farewell, Peter Pa's. Remember you we will, sweetly. Miss you we will, terrible like. And love you we will, always. And what I'm singing now, you can sing too. Let's sing a wonderment for me and you.
And now,
Brought to you by Snickers Bar, the official snack food of the '84 Olympic Games. 1956, Melbourne. New Yorker Al Orter sets an Olympic discus record on his first toss to win gold. He does it again 4 years later in Rome, and again in Tokyo and Mexico City. An unprecedented 4 golds in 16 years, each a record, each an Olympic winning moment.
As a water polo player, we have these marathon workouts over the weekend. And usually by the time you get done with that, you're pretty hungry.
Snickers satisfies you.
I like having a Snickers bar because they're filling. They sort of hold me over. They get rid of that hollow feeling in my stomach.
Packed with fresh peanuts, peanut butter nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate.
Satisfies you.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
I don't really think you could crowd any more peanuts into a Snickers bar.
Official snack food of the 1984 Olympic Games.
You wimps ready for breakfast? Yes, sir! Now you know, cause you've been told breakfast better hot than cold. Swanson great starts make your day. Good hot breakfast here to stay. Pancakes, sausage, French toast, blueberries, whole egg omelet and cheese, salt with ham.
Give your family a nourishing Great Starts breakfast in just a few microwave minutes.
Hot party breakfast from Swanson. Great Starts!
Academy Award Week continues on KTLA. Tonight at 8, Art Carney's best friend is a cat. They're Harry and Tonto. Tomorrow at 6, Burt Reynolds stars with Madeline Kahn in Cole Porter's classic musical, At Long Last Love, here on Channel 5. Now stay tuned for the Care Bears Battle the Freeze Machine. Next.
Easter egg color kit. Look at all this stuff. You drop a color tablet in vinegar and water, then dip a hard-boiled egg, gritty.
Hey, this is fun. When it's dry, I like to rub on Cotton the rabbit.
I like to keep my eggs in the egg holder. I like to put my name on mine.
Which way do you like them, Jamie?
Scrambled.
Pa's Easter egg color kit comes with everything seen here.
Care Bear glasses from Pizza Hut.
Jim's day started out bumpy, till Mom gave him grumpy. When Mom cuts my hair, I'm glad Cheer Bear's there. Hi, Cheer Bear.
Now the Care Bears are dropping in at Pizza Hut on 4 glasses you can collect for your kids. Tenderheart and Grumpy Bear, Funshine and Cheer Bear. 2 glasses just 99 cents each time you buy any Pizza Hut pizza.
Just 99 cents for 2.
One for me, one for you.
Collect all 4 for your kids at Pizza Hut.
What's Jules got other sugarless gums have not?
Smack dab in the middle, smack dab in the middle, smack dab in the middle of the gum is the secret to Jules sugarless fun. A delicious sense of feeling where others have none. Smack dab in the middle of the gum. Smack dab in the middle.
Jules with a delicious scented filling for extra juicy flavor other sugarless gums are missing.
Smack dab in the middle of the gum is the secret to Jules sugarless fun.
Two friends set out on a journey together. Art Carney is Harry, and Tonto his best friend. Tonight at 8 here on Channel 5, KTLA,